my name is Nicole Drucker, and I'm a registered dietitian student at the University of New England. I'm here to go over a case study assessment with you. For this case study, Jane and her parents came in concerned about Jane's weight. Over the past 6 years, she has been steadily gaining 10 to 15 pounds per year. This is very concerning, seeing how she is 14 years old and how this can eventually lead to bigger health problems down the road. She is currently 62 inches. Her weight is 152.9 pounds. With that being said, her BMI is 28, and she is at 96th percentile, leaving her in the obese category. Obesity can be a result of environmental factors, lifestyle choices, cultural influences, and genetic factors. In Jane's situation, it seems as though it could be based on environmental factors as well as genetic factors. Both of Jane's parents also expressed that they have trouble maintaining a healthy weight. Studies have shown that BMI is 25 to 40% inheritable. However, from a scientific standpoint, obesity is caused by an increase of caloric and fat intake. So due to her current health status, she is presenting with elevated blood pressure, fasting glucose levels, and LDL cholesterol levels. With this being said, the elevated blood pressure could be caused by a high sodium intake. It could eventually lead to kidney problems and heart disease. The elevated fasting glucose levels could be an increase in carbohydrate, sugar, and salt intake. And the LDL cholesterol levels could be due to an increased amount of saturated and trans fat. Her parents also expressed that they have 2 other children. And with that being said, the whole family, we don't know the health status or ages of her siblings, but with this in mind, Jane and her parents being overweight, this could be helpful to kind of tackle as a family and maybe help prevent obesity in her siblings. Jane's parents also mentioned that they also have a hard time having money for food at the end of the month. So I do think that there are some governmental programs that could be beneficial for this family. Based on Jane's 3-day diary assessment, it was evident that she's consuming an excess amount of calories, consuming an excess amount of sodium, and not meeting the nutrient requirements. So she's consuming an excess amount of calories and sodium, but on the other hand, she's not meeting the nutrient requirements. So the food she is consuming is not beneficial for her overall health. Seeing how she is an adolescent, she really needs the vitamins and nutrients in order to grow and be successful in school. So it's very important that we get her on track with that. Based on her current diet, she could eventually become deficient in vitamin A, D, E, and K, calcium, magnesium, folate, and vitamins B3 and B5. When it comes to Jane's family, they expressed that they tend to eat out at fast food restaurants because it's cheap, quick, and easy. However, over time, this can eventually be more costly, even though initially it seems as though it's the cheaper option because groceries are expensive. It the groceries could last longer and make cheaper meals. So eventually cooking at home and going grocery shopping could eventually be more cost effective. It can also be beneficial to have more control over portion sizes and what you're adding to your food. You know how much salt you added, and different ingredients. So I always think eating at home is usually the healthier option. Also, seeing how she does have 2 younger siblings at home, this can help the whole family become more comfortable in the kitchen and can help them to gain the skills to live a healthier life in the future and to easily cook for their families. Preparing, so going grocery shopping, preparing meals, and eating together as a family could be a great bonding experience. And, you know, they can come up with recipes together, and it could just be a really great opportunity for the family to come together. With going grocery shopping, I know they mentioned that they usually don't have enough money at the end of the month. However, there's a government program called SNAP. This is Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, and it's a 20-minute form to fill out online. It's based on income and how many people are in your family. This could be a great way for the family to make their money last a little longer during the month. With this benefits program, they usually get a EBT card, which can be used at local farmers markets, grocery stores, and even corner stores. When it comes to farmers markets in Massachusetts, families could even get up to $80 extra when shopping at local markets to help support the farmers. And it's a great opportunity to have fresh and local fruits and vegetables at home. SNAP also includes nutrition education classes as well as resources to help families shop and prepare meals. And then there's additional assistance programs that can include access to museums, which can also be a great time to bond as a family. Along with the food changes, you know, grocery shopping and eating at home, I think that Jane's family could also benefit from exercising as a family. And I think it's a great way to hold each other accountable and do physical activities as a family. You can make it a friendly competition. It can be just a walk after dinner. For Jane's 3-day menu, I did come up with a couple challenges. One, I tried to keep in some of the foods that she does enjoy. However, or maybe choosing a healthier option at a fast food restaurant. However, I felt that the sodium intake, even swapping out a Big Mac for the grilled chicken salad, the sodium intake was still too significant, so I had to change that around. There's a couple things I had to eliminate. I had to eliminate soda and candy from her diet. It just wasn't allowing me to accurately balance the macronutrient requirements. However, I really tried to keep the foods that she did enjoy, but maybe in a different way, and then also try to keep in mind that she is in school and she is eating the National School Lunch Program, so to keep in the requirements for that as well. I also think that the MyPlate recommendations could be beneficial for her and her family. I think it's a great visual and it's a great way to balance meals. So for Jane, for the one-day menu, I decided to, instead of the Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich, to kind of break it up a little more, with the whole wheat bread that could last the family a couple days, instead of like the sausage that would be on the Jimmy Dean sandwich. Swap it out for a turkey sausage, low sodium cheese, and then coffee. Instead of the cream and sugar, I would swap it out for almond milk, the sweetened kind. Almond milk lasts a little longer in the fridge. And I find the sweetened version very sweet, and it's great in coffee. I kept in mind the school lunch program and the requirements. So the chicken patty with the bread, chocolate milk, green beans, and an apple. Great balanced meal at school. For the snack, I noticed that she did enjoy ranch dressing. So keeping that, a nice snack with some raw carrots and, adding in water instead of soda. Also, when it came to dinner time, fish is usually quick and easy to make. She could add it with zoodles, some mushrooms, some brown rice, and asparagus. I know she is 14 years old, so I wanted to keep in, foods that she might enjoy. I didn't want to completely eliminate dessert, so I added in frozen yogurt, a low-fat frozen yogurt for that day. Day 2, I decided to keep the turkey breakfast sausage low in sodium. And then it's also before school, so I know it has to be on the quicker side. So, yogurt, blueberries, granola with, same thing with the almond milk and coffee. I decided to keep the orange juice because it does have health benefits, and then a banana. Keep her full and focused for school. Then for school, I recognize that her friends will probably be consuming the chicken nuggets, and then, keep in mind the ranch dressing, maybe with some broccoli. I kept the pineapple in the meal, and with reduced fat milk. Then I know that children, adolescents enjoy string cheese, so that would be maybe a nice fun snack with some almonds. And then for dinner, tuna is usually quick and easy. You don't have to cook it. It's in a can. Mix it in with some low-fat mayo. Again, you have the whole wheat bread that we had for breakfast the day before. So we're kind of using the same ingredients, but kind of making different meals out of it. Cucumber has a nice crunch with the tuna, and I think it's a great meal overall. Then kind of using the same ingredients into the next day. Oatmeal is a great meal. You can add strawberries to it, maybe some almond milk. Keeping with the low sodium turkey sausage, keeping the juice, and then maybe adding some yogurt as well. And then for lunch, maybe make some bulk the day before of tuna. You could use it the next day on a salad. Add a little spinach, almonds, cottage cheese, strawberries. It's a great salad for the family, easy to put together. Keeping with the string cheese from the day before, but maybe adding an apple this time to kind of switch it up. And then a family coming together on a Saturday night would be a great option to maybe have a fun Mexican dish. They can make tacos, maybe like 40% less sodium seasoning, maybe some whole wheat wraps, some red onions, avocado, and then some salsa. That's a great fun meal for the family to make together. And then with these changes, I do believe that Jane's health and the health of her family will improve significantly. However, that these are big lifestyle changes, so I think it will be nice to have a check-in maybe once a month, and then maybe follow up on her lab work as well in a few months, just to see how she's improving and evaluate her progress. Overall, I think, these are attainable goals, and I'm excited to see where Jane is in the future. Thank you.